Welcome in, everybody, to the broadcast on this Friday night. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. What a series it's been between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. The Astros, after winning the last two, have a 3-2 series lead and a chance to punch their ticket to the World Series tonight. The Red Sox facing elimination meanwhile. I pick up the action in the bottom of the sixth inning. And it's the Astros leading the Red Sox 2-0. They just scored their second run on a sacrifice double play is what it turned into, a ground ball by Houston. So two gone. The Astros score one. Crossing home plate was Yordan Alvarez. What a last few games he's had. And even though the Red Sox do let up that second run, it's still not the end of the world because they do get those important 2 outs. It could have been a real big inning for Houston. It started off with a no-out triple from Alvarez, and then runners on the corners. So here's a full count to Yuli Gurriel. The Red Sox needing to win this game to force a decisive Game 7 tomorrow night. Tanner Houck now out there for Boston, third pitcher tonight. This is a grounder, 2 hops to Arroyo, low throw, and Schwarber able to hold on and keep the foot on the bag for out number 3. We've played 6 innings in Houston. The Astros add another run. It was a great start for Nathan Eovaldi. He only allowed 1. The Red Sox have since gone to their bullpen. It's now time for Boston's offense to get going. 2-0 Houston lead in a potential clinching game in the American League Championship Series. I'll be back 7th innings next. Welcome back. We head to the 7th. Houston leading Boston 2-0 in an elimination game for the Red Sox, down 3-2 in the best-of-7 series. The Astros flipped the series on its head in the last 2 games. Boston did have a 2-1 series lead heading into Game 4 just a few nights ago, but now it's Houston leading the series and trying to close it out tonight. It is Graveman out there for the Astros. So new pitcher for Houston. He's their third of the night. Fifth game of the postseason for Kendall Graveman. A 1-0 record, 1.50 ERA, just a 182 opponent average. He's impressed so far this postseason. The fastball down and outside. 1-1 to Xander Bogaerts, who's 0 for 2 on the night. A couple of groundouts. We're going to change that here. The offense has been rather quiet. He goes chasing at the low pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Bogaerts, the leadoff man here in inning number 7 for Boston. The 1-2 pitch from Graveman. That's outside. Check swing. He did not go, says the first base umpire. So the at-bat extended with a 2-2 count. That was definitely close, but yeah, it looked like Bogaerts was just able to hold up. Red Sox down to their final 9 outs of the game and maybe the season. That's rip foul. 2-2 remains the count. Bogaerts seeking out his first hit of the night. On deck, JD Martinez. Graveman, a couple of deep breaths. Just came into the game for Houston on the bump. And another foul ball. This is on the ground to the left side. Bogaerts staying alive. James Click, the manager of the Astros, anxiously watching on from his suite at Minute Maid Park. Another 2-2 to Bogaerts. But first, Graveman will step off the rubber and reset. What's good, Connor? Yes, a nail biter indeed, man. Yeah. It's making me real nervous. It's making me real nervous, these final few innings. Red Sox needing to win to keep their season alive. And there is strike 3. Bogaerts caught looking, bottom of the zone, strikeout number 1 for Graveman, who just came in. 1 down in the top of the 7th, excuse me. And so now the Red Sox down to their final 8 outs of hopefully not the season, but possibly trailing by 2 and needing a win. Here's JD Martinez batting in the middle of the lineup tonight. He'll take a strike. Martinez, like Bogaerts, 0 for 2. His odds to hit a home run tonight set at plus 350. The Red Sox could definitely use a home run from him right about now. He's struck out twice so far. And Graveman delivers one in the dirt, 98 miles an hour. Yeah, that was a tough strikeout, Connor, for Bogaerts to take. That was rough, yeah. Never want to get caught looking in that situation. Luis Garcia was the starter tonight for the Astros. Did a real good job as that sliced foul by Martinez. Garcia actually had a no-hitter going into the 5th, I believe. I did not see the first 6 innings or so of this game. because I was on the call for my high school's football game a couple towns away. Um, but that's what I heard. And Garcia, right after he allowed a hit, was pulled. 1-2 the count. What's good? Jeffrey, glad to have you here, man. Yeah, I heard the Celtics lost tonight. That's a disgrace. They got crushed too against the Raptors. Yeah, that's a shame. That team is the same one as last year. I mean, doesn't look like they changed one bit. Maybe a new coach, but it's the same players, same issues. Not looking good. Not looking good. Yes, the Bruins did win, so that's good. Yep, Bruins beat the Sabres. 1-2 count to JD Martinez. That's outside. Martinez able to hold up 2-2. Every pitch just huge in a big game like this. 2-2. Same location, same velocity. 3-2. The count now full to JD Martinez. On deck, Alex Verdugo. A couple innings ago, Kike Hernandez was feet away from hitting a home run. Apparently, he hit one off the Crawford boxes up high on the wall. Full count pitch. That's ball 4. He missed the outside corner by a hair, and so Martinez reaches base, a disciplined at-bat from the Boston DH. And now the tying run coming up to the plate in Alex Verdugo. Yeah, let's shoot for a 2-run homer. Absolutely, Connor. Quick meeting at the mound for Graveman. A reminder that Sunday it's an NFL action-packed day as usual. 1 Eastern time, Washington takes on the Packers, Panthers, Giants, Falcons, Dolphins. Then at 4, the Eagles battle the Raiders, and the Lions take on the Rams. Those are just a few of the many NFL matchups to look forward to. I do plan to be on the call for Jets-Patriots. Look at the last 3 games. The Red Sox have gone 9 for 82 at the plate. 3 RBI, 3 runs, 6 extra base hits. Yordan Alvarez himself in that span has gone 8 for 12 with 5 RBI, 4 runs, and 5 extra base hits. That just tells you how much the Red Sox have been struggling and how hot Alvarez has been offensively. As this is inside. Yeah, I do TV, Connor. Yeah, so I announced my high school's all their sports, not just football, for the local cable TV station. Yeah. Yep. So that's what I do. Yeah, so when I'm not calling games on my channel, that's what I'm doing elsewhere, calling games. As Verdugo hits one that bounces down the first baseline. Into right field to Tucker, and into third is JD Martinez. It's a big single for Alex Verdugo. Runners on the corners with 1 out, and it's a promising 7th inning for Boston. He attacked this one inside, and this took a big hop way over the glove of first baseman Gurriel. 1st and 3rd for Boston. Yeah, absolutely. I love it, Connor. Yeah, I've been doing it since the start of my sophomore year. So I've done about, I think, like 120 games now for them, for variety of sports year round. So yeah, it's been awesome. Great experience. It's fun doing away football games too, going to, other high schools and getting that feel of a hostile environment. And interviewing players. It's a blast. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. A lot of work, but hey, I love doing it. So if it wasn't a Red Sox playoff game going on right now, I'd probably be hitting the pillow and falling asleep. But no, this is certainly a big occasion. So wanted to come on for as much of this game as I could. Yeah, Hernandez had a triple. You are correct, Jeffrey. Welcome into the broadcast, Nate. Glad to see you. Yeah, Hernandez triple. That it was a near home run. Apparently, it was off like the top of the wall, out in left field, I think. Travis Shaw will come in as a pinch hitter. So Shaw in the pinch hit. Why wasn't I live earlier? Because I was commentating my high school's football game for the local TV channel in my town. So yeah, and it was an away game, so a couple towns away. So it was a 7 o'clock game, but didn't end till like 9:20, and then I didn't get home till about 10. So yeah, that's why I wasn't on earlier. 0-1 the count to Travis Shaw. First and third, one out. That's high and outside, 1-1. Shaw's first at bat of the night as a pinch hitter. Batting in the 7 spot. One pitch. High again from Graveman. He's been a little bit of everywhere when it comes to his pitch command. 2-1. Nah, me neither, Nate. Me neither, man. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome in. Yeah, I saw that last night. Dodgers, yeah, they crushed the Braves with 3 home runs from Taylor. I don't know, Vaughn, possibly. Another fastball up high from Graveman. It's a 3-1 count. And Graveman is 1 ball away from loading up the bases for Boston. On deck, another pinch hitter in Bobby Dahlbeck. Dahlbeck due up. Runners on first and third with 1 out in the 7th. Who's pitching right now for Houston? It's Kendall Graveman. Yeah, Graveman's the third pitcher for Houston. Luis Garcia was the starter, and he went into the 5th. He actually was pitching a real good game, and then got pulled in the 5th after allowing, I think, his first hit. Actually, I'm not sure. I didn't see the first 6 innings because, as I said, I was on the road. I was away from home, covering my school's football game. But that's what I heard on the radio on my way back. 3 balls and a strike, and Maldonado comes out to have a word with Graveman. Tense moments here in the top of the 7th. You're at Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas. Martinez on first, Verdugo on third, and a 3-1 pitch coming. Full count. He painted the outside part of the zone. Perfect location from Graveman, and a huge full count pitch right here. Graveman set to deal. And a throw over to first as he wanted to check on Martinez. Will I be live for the Dodgers game tomorrow? It depends, Nate. If the Red Sox win this game and force a game 7, then no, I'll definitely be doing game 7 of the Astros Red Sox and won't be doing the Dodgers game. But if this series Swing and a miss. Here's a steal. He got him. That will end the inning. Well, that is unbelievable. Wow. A strikeout, and then Maldonado delivering a dime to second base for the out. Wow. Middle of the seventh, and the Red Sox waste a golden opportunity. But yeah, if this series sadly comes to an end tonight, then yeah, there's a pretty good chance I'll do the Dodgers game tomorrow. Although I will be away from home at someone else's house, but that shouldn't be an issue. I'm taking care of my friend's dog, but yeah, so it depends, Nate. It depends. But yeah, I know ESPN Plus. Yeah, they have an NHL game right now. I did know that ESPN Plus have the KHL. Yep, I have seen some KHL games on there. Yeah, tough way to end the inning right there. Middle of the seventh, and somehow the Red Sox yet to score a run still. Back with more in a moment. Welcome back. Bottom of the seventh, we go 2-0 Astros in front. And yes, that's correct. Yeah, so Kike Hernandez is now over at second base. You are right about that, Jeffrey. So Hernandez is at second. Schwarber is now in the left with Dahlbeck coming in at first base. And, sorry, with Shaw coming in at first base is what I meant to say. And then Verdugo has shifted over to center. So that's the defensive changes you need to know about. 1-1 count. Houck out there again for Boston, facing McCormick, and he'll send one straight back for a foul ball. Well, going back to that end of the inning, Verdugo taking off for the steal and not getting there in time. I mean, that's a perfect throw from Maldonado. And the glove was right there for Correa to apply the tag right when that ball came into his glove. And clearly Verdugo was out. That's just a killer to end the inning. Because it seemed like surely the Red Sox were at least going to score one run. They had runners on the corners with one out. Just like that, the inning was over in the blink of an eye. 2-2 to count to McCormick. On deck is Maldonado, who had that excellent throw from behind the plate for the tagout on the steal attempt. 2-2 pitch from Houck. This is lifted and caught. Bogart shifting over. That ball was heading for shallow left center. Little blooper and out number one. Here comes Martin Maldonado for the Astros. Maldonado 1 for 2, singled in the fifth, last time up at bat. First pitch swinging and a foul ball. Maldonado, the 9-hitter, and then it'll be back to the top of the order for the Astros. In the bullpen for Houston warming up is Ryan Stanek. He's been involved quite a bit this series and this postseason for Houston. Now the 0-1 to Maldonado. Fastball outside at 96. What's good, Adam? Welcome into the broadcast. I know it's 4 a.m. for you there in London. Man, that's like, that is the witching hour, yep. And there is an off-speed pitch in there for strike two, top of the zone. Well, I don't know how you're up at 4 a.m., Adam, but thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. 1-2 to Maldonado and a foul ball. He stays alive. Are you saying you like how ESPN Plus is getting hockey leagues now? Yeah, I mean, everything is right there. So, over 1,000 games on ESPN Plus. So if you have it, it's a great deal. And yeah, now KHL games on there. Adam lives in London, England, Vaughn. Yeah, so middle of the night for him. And there's a swing and a miss. Maldonado chased after the fastball. And 2 away in the 7th inning. Well, the key play so far was that strikeout to Martinez, and then, most importantly, the pick at second on the attempted steal by Verdugo. And the reaction from the Houston players says it all. That's a big time play and a huge moment because, as mentioned, it looked like Boston were at least going to score a run, if not tie the game that inning. And instead, they still have no runs. There is a ball just low. Jose Altuve at the plate. He's 0 for 3. Has grounded out, flew out, and struck out. All right. There you go, Adam. 2 down, nobody on. And a 1-0 count. That had a lot of movement on it. Strike one. No, ball two. I beg your pardon. Thought that looked like a strike, but nope. Ball two, says the home plate umpire. I do too, Adam, man. I do too. I do not want our season to end tonight. I'm just not ready for that. It's a nail biter, as Connor said earlier. 2-0 pitch to Altuve. There's a strike. Inside corner. Low in the zone. And now the 2-1 to Altuve. On the ground, just foul. That was hit sharply down the third base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Look at the runs scored this series for the Red Sox. 4 in game 1, then 9 in game 2, 12 in game 3. But since then, it's been complete contrast. 2 in game 4, 1 in game 5, and none so far tonight in game 6. 2-2 to Altuve. This is hit high into the air. Back in center field is Verdugo, and he'll make the over-the-shoulder catch for out number 3. 7 innings in the books. The Red Sox trying to keep their season alive. Looks like it'll be Stanek coming in for the Astros. 8th innings next in an elimination game for Boston. Welcome back in, everybody. We head to the 8th inning. Houston leading Boston 2-0. Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. And the Red Sox on the brink of elimination, trying to keep their season alive. They'll need to get the offense going if they want to do just that. Bobby Dahlbeck up at bat, pinch hitter. Ryan Stanek, meanwhile, into the game at pitcher for Houston. He's pitched in 7 games this postseason, a 2-0 record, 1.59 ERA, a 158 opponent average, and 6 strikeouts as well. Just underway in the 8th, the 0-1 for Dahlbeck. This is the second plate appearance in this series. 0 for 1 in the ALCS. There's a swing and a miss. Went after the high fastball, 0-2. Dahlbeck this postseason, 0 for 11, has struck out 5 times. Trying to reverse that trend here. The Red Sox will need him to. And the fastball is high. 1-2. I know, Adam. I know, man. I know. Yep. Yeah, try. Thanks for tuning in, man. He's saying the same thing as you, Adam. Yeah, the momentum just took a complete turn. But still time left for the Red Sox to get something going. Dahlbeck in the center, backing up towards the track and making the catch is McCormick. Had potential off the bat of Dahlbeck, but he's still hitless in these playoffs in 12 at-bats. One down, here comes Christian Vasquez. Nobody on, one away. Vasquez batting .290 this postseason, a home run, 6 RBI, a pinch hitter for the starting catcher tonight, Kevin Plawecki, who primarily started because it was Eovaldi on the mound, and he typically prefers Plawecki behind the mound when he starts. Now that Eovaldi's out, Vasquez comes in, and it's a foul ball on the first pitch. Yeah, exactly, Hugo. Exactly. Appreciate you stopping by, man, on this Friday night, Hugo. Yeah, 2 runs in 2 innings is definitely possible. Yep. It's not done yet. 0-1 the count to Vasquez. Swing and a miss. Low pitch. 0-2. Vasquez, the 9-hitter after him. It's back to the top of the order for Boston, but time is running out. Yeah, that would be nice. It would be. The 0-2 pitch from Stanek. Fouled straight back, so Vasquez staying alive. He knows how important this plate appearance right here is. Warming up in the Houston bullpen is Presley, so he'll likely come in for the 9th inning and try to close this series out. And calling for time is Vasquez, so he steps out for a moment, readjusts, and gets ready for the 0-2 pitch. That was a 97-mile-an-hour heater outside, 1-2. Vasquez staying disciplined here at the plate. Nobody on, 1 out, top of the 8th inning. Red Sox trailing by 2 in an elimination game. On deck, Kyle Schwarber. One, 2 from Stanek, and another foul ball. Vasquez sliced that one to the right and stays alive. Thanks, everyone, for being a part of the broadcast tonight. Another 1-2 from Stanek coming up. Oh, excuse me. And that is popped high into the air. Should be routine for Gurriel. And it is. 2 down in the 8th. And back to the top of the order with Kyle Schwarber coming up. Yeah, that's 2 outs now, Hugo. Yeah, that has to be the mindset try. That has to be the mindset. Absolutely. Kyle Schwarber 0 for 3, has struck out twice, flew out the other time. Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the 8th inning. Red Sox in desperate need for an offensive spark. Strike one taken at 98 by Schwarber. 0-1. Stanek ready to deliver. Perfect pitch again. 0-2. Schwarber yet to swing. That ball caught in the outside part of the zone. And the crowd at Minute Maid Park making plenty of noise. The 0-2 pitch coming. Stanek trying to end the inning here. And the top of the 8th inning here, I should say. Fouled off. Schwarber extends the at-bat at least one more pitch. Uh, well, I don't know about that try. I don't know about that. That's a bit extreme, I'd say. As Hernandez is on deck. No, Hugo. If the Red Sox win this game, then I'll be doing Game 7 of this series between the Red Sox and Astros tomorrow. If Houston hold on for the win, which I really hope that won't happen, then yeah, there's a pretty good chance I'll do the Dodgers game. I am taking care of my friend's dog, so I won't be at my house, but can probably still stream from their house as long as the Wi-Fi is good enough. 1-2, just outside, borderline pitch, and the count now is even. That was close, a splitter. I know it, Adam. I know it's been real frustrating these last few games now. Sorry, that was ball one. I beg your pardon. 1-2, and that was taken inside. Schwarber held up. Now a 2-2 count. Stanek takes his time. And that's outside. Wow, another real close pitch. That was at 98. The fans can't believe it wasn't called. Now it's a full count from 0-2 to 3-2. And yeah, that was wow. That could have easily been a strike 3 call. The Astros fans not having it. Schwarber stays alive again. Stanek gets the sign he wants. Three-two pitch. High into the air. Calling for it is second baseman, rather shortstop Carlos Correa, and he'll make the catch. Stanek's fired up. A 1-2-3 inning, smooth as you like for the Astros. We head to the bottom of the 8th, and Houston are inching closer and closer to a spot in the World Series. Welcome back into the bottom of the eighth. Welcome in, Gabriel. Yeah, it's not so happy of a Friday for me right now as a Red Sox fan. This is hurting me right now, but still chance to change things around. We'll see. Hernandez is now in center field. Verdugo replaces Renfroe in right, and Dahlbeck comes in at second base. So more moving around, shifting around for the Red Sox defense. So now Verdugo started the night in left, then went to center field. He's now in right, covering the entire outfield. Michael Brantley at the plate. Yeah, there is still a glimmer of hope indeed. Got to hold on to that glimmer of hope. 2-0 the count to Brantley. Tanner Houck once again out there for another inning. 2-0 pitch. Hit nicely in the center, dropping in front of Hernandez for a single. And that's not the start to the inning Tanner Houck was looking for. A reminder that the MLB postseason continues with Game 6 of the NLCS between the Dodgers and Braves tomorrow at 5 Eastern Time. And then Game 7 of this series, if necessary, will also be tomorrow at 8 Eastern. Bregman 2 for 3. And the first pitch, he takes a strike inside corner. The Astros closer is Ryan Presley, Hugo. Yeah. It looks like that's what's going to happen. Presley's going to come in for the 9th after Stanek did well in the 8th. Here's the 0-1 and a curveball outside to even the count. Yeah. Crowd is buzzing at Minute Maid Park. Runner on first, no outs. 1-1 is a strike, bottom of the zone. Well, I think the Red Sox are still rebuilding. No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, I don't think you can say a team that makes it to the American League Championship Series is rebuilding. So, I mean, even though it seemed like that only a year ago, I don't really think it's a rebuild anymore. I think a lot of these players are going to stick around. I mean, they'll add some players as well to improve the team even more. No doubt about it. But yeah, Red Sox are here as that's fouled off by Bregman. A ball and 2 strikes. Boston looking for the first out of the inning. One-two pitch to Bregman. It's inside, popped high into the air, down the first base line. The catch made by Travis Shaw. You think I should stream Bruins games too? Oh, absolutely try. Yeah, 100%. I'll be streaming Bruins games as well. Yeah. No, I was last two seasons actually. I did plenty of Bruins games, especially in the playoffs. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing some of the regular season games before the postseason comes around. What's good, Carlos? Welcome in. Who's gonna win the World Series? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really hoping my Red Sox, but if we lose tonight, we're not even making the World Series. So no comment on that, to be honest. Yep, Bruins did win 4-1. Yes. Great win for them. It's Yordan Alvarez. Takes ball 1. Another hot night for him. 3 for 3. A couple of doubles, a triple, a run, and an RBI. 1-0 the count with 1 out of the man on first. Yeah, I'm with you. Try. Great curveball in there for strike one. 1-1 to the DH. And he'll send it foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Tanner Houck just looking to make sure the 8th inning ends with the score line staying the same and giving the Red Sox their best chance possible heading into the 9th inning. Yeah. 1-2, hit through the middle. That's a base hit for Alvarez. He's 4 for 4, and this guy is on fire the last 3 games now. First and second now for Houston with 1 out. Hit this one right through the middle. Yeah, man, I miss Mookie a lot, no doubt about that. And a pitching change coming up. Well, the Braves win Game 6. I don't know, man. I just get a feeling that the Dodgers will pull it out. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Astros leading the Red Sox 2-0. Tanner Houck out. Pitching change. I'll be back after this. Welcome back. Boston makes a pitching change. Tanner Houck is done. All smiles for the Astros so far tonight. Just inching closer and closer to the finish line. New pitcher in for Boston is Adam Ottavino. This postseason, he's pitched in 4 games, 3 1/3 innings, no earned runs, an 0.91 opponent average. Trying to shut the door on the inning here and get out of a jam as Correa takes ball 1 outside. Correa's 0 for 2. He was hit by a pitch last time up in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss. No, Vaughn, I don't. I don't. 1-1 the count to Correa, 1 out, runners on first and second. And the fastball's outside. Two balls and a strike. Ottavino glances at Brantley over at second. There's strike two, bottom of the zone. Really, Vaughn? Oh, okay. Yeah, Correa didn't really like that call. 2-2 count anyways. Next pitch. Hit down the third base line. Two hopper, and Devers sprints to third and steps on the bag. So 2 on, 2 out. Correa safe at first. Look at Martin Maldonado's crucial throw to second for the out as Verdugo tried to steal. He got that ball out of his hand into the glove of Correa in 0.81 seconds. Not to mention it was straight on target. Yeah, I do not know who Brandon is. But nonetheless, welcome into the broadcast, Kyle. I do not know a Brandon, but maybe Kyle knows something we don't. And so a mound visit here. The pitching coach coming out to have a word with Ottavino. Kyle Tucker now at the plate for Houston. He has no hits, 0 for 3 tonight. Ground out, strikeout, and then grounded into a double play. 2-0 Houston lead, 2 outs, 2 on. It's in the dirt. Good job by Vasquez to settle that one off the hop. 1-0 to Kyle Tucker. That is interesting, Adam. Fastball inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Tucker, the number 6 hitter in the lineup. Gurriel's on deck if it gets to him. Or the inning could end here. Two-0 from Ottavino. Perfect. Off speed, breaking ball, 2-1. Only 77 miles an hour, but quite a deceptive pitch. Now the 2-1 from Ottavino. Tucker in the air, deep left field, and that ball is out of here. A 3-run home run for the Astros, and that just might be the dagger. Fourth home run of the postseason for Kyle Tucker. With 2 outs in the 8th, he goes yard, and this game is open up 5-0. Yep, that is a tough one right there. Now Gurriel at the plate. He takes strike 1. Outside, ball 1. Kyle Tucker, the 3-run bomb to left field, just out of here. Am I streaming Man U Liverpool? No, I won't be able to try. First off, I'm doing Patriots Jets on Sunday. Second off, I'm gonna be at someone else's house taking care of their dog, and in the morning I have to the game's at 11:30 a.m. Where I live, and that's around the time I have to take him outside and take him on a walk and all that stuff before the Patriots game at 1. So I'm not going to be able to do Man U Liverpool, but I promise later on in the season I'll definitely be able to do some big Premier League games. That's what I'm hoping for. Especially once the NFL season comes to an end. You hope Liverpool win, Adam? All right. This ball is lined in the left. That's a base hit for Gurriel. A single, and the inning is still going. Oh, that's right, Try. You're from Lynn. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's about 45 minutes from where I'm from. Yeah, pretty much you go. Yeah, he pretty much has a schedule, yeah, where he likes to go out at certain times and whatever, yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm getting paid decent amount for it, so. That's outside from Ottavino and in the dirt. Good save by Vasquez, 1-0. Oh yeah, when it's crunch time, I'll certainly be able to call the games. Yeah, I'll be doing a decent amount of Premier League games once. Yeah, once the winter rolls around, the NFL season winds down, and I'm not refereeing every weekend. It'll be I'll have much more time available to call games. One and one to McCormick. But yeah, in the spring, I'll be doing much more European soccer overall. And I'm still trying to do Champions League when I can, but that's tough because it's weekday afternoons. McCormick fouls one off, 1-2. Yeah, that's right. Patriots better beat the Jets. Yep, no excuses. They don't, then that's a true disaster. Now the 1-2 pitch from Ottavino to McCormick. Curveball outside, and Gurriel takes off to second. Not even a slide necessary. No throw to the bag. He's in the scoring position with a 2-2 count. Yeah, exactly. Fitting in all the sports is tough. Yeah. The Astros outscored the Red Sox 22-1 since the 8th inning of Game 4. How about that stat? Yeah, just with everything I've got going on, school and applying to colleges and refereeing and dog sitting and doing games for my school. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to please everybody, but I try my best. And that's a fly ball to right field caught by Verdugo. Oh, really? Try. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's fantastic. End of the eighth inning. And well, the Red Sox now down by 5, and they're down to their final 3 outs of perhaps the season. Needing a miracle are the Red Sox. Back for the final inning next. Welcome back. We head to the ninth and final inning. Red Sox down 5 now, and coming in to try to close it out and send the Astros to the World Series is Ryan Presley. 5 games this postseason, 5 innings pitched. What's going on, John? Welcome into the broadcast. There's a heavy swing and a miss from Hernandez, strike one. Hernandez 1 for 3, tripled in the sixth. No, I didn't really get to watch that game, John, between the U.S. and South Korea. No, I was studying for an AP calculus test last night and filling out college application stuff, so I wasn't really locked into that game. I had it on in the background for a little bit, but yeah, 0-0 the final. But yeah, it was the women's national team. Yes, Hugo. Yep. Um. Oh, really? Haran was player of the match. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Wow. Yeah, I heard that the South Korean keeper played very well. Yeah. Seems like a fraudulent player of the match award. Here's the 0-2. This ball high in the air could drop. A lot of ground to cover, but McCormick's going to get there. 1 out and 2 more needed for Houston to win the series. Up comes Rafael Devers for the Red Sox. Here's Rafael Devers at the plate. Ball one taken up high. I'm not sure who her name is, Vaughn. I'm not sure. I'm not going to act like I know the South Korean team that well. Yeah. That's hit foul to the right side by Devers, I beg your pardon. 1-1 the count. Oh, there we go. Hugo has our answer. Welcome into the broadcast, Karam. Is that right, Karam? Wow. That's kind of funny, to be honest. 1-2 now to Presley. To Devers, sorry. I'm losing it. I'm just sad and about to fall asleep. Sad and tired right now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. First strikeout for Presley here in the ninth. 2 outs, and the Astros are feeling it now. They need one more out for the victory. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I didn't even realize that Hugo put Kim Jong-un. Oh my God. That shows you guys how tired I am right now. Right after this game ends, I'm falling asleep. Bogart's 0 for 3, 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Yes, I know he is the North Korea president. I didn't catch on to the joke. Yeah, it's looking like that, Karam. It's looking like that, man. All right, there we go. There's the actual South Korean keeper. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I just didn't catch on. I'm like half asleep as Bogarts rips one to left, but the catch is made by Michael Brantley. And the Houston Astros are heading to the 2021 World Series. They defeat the Boston Red Sox 5-0 and win the last 3 games of the series. 4-2 the series score. And that is it for the Boston Red Sox this season. A season that comes to a close in devastating fashion, but Boston certainly exceeded expectations. But it's still bitter because it seemed like Boston had a real shot at making the World Series, but especially after having that 2-1 series lead. But in the end, the bats went dead silent in the last 3 games, and the Astros took full advantage. Yeah, tough end to the season for the Red Sox. What's going on, Nando? Welcome in. Oh, is that right? Is that right? Luis Garcia, the winning pitcher, he goes to 1-1 in these playoffs. Valdi charged with the loss, 2-2. 10 hits for the Astros, 5 runs. Just 2 hits for Boston tonight. Their bats were silenced. No runs. They're shut out. A tough way to see the season come to a close as the Astros win it 5-0 in Game 6. And Houston will await the winner of the Dodgers-Braves series. And that's who they'll meet in the World Series, which won't begin until Tuesday. So 3 days to get prepared for that World Series game 1. It's always tough. It's always tough for it to end like this, but yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful the Red Sox will be back next year. But yeah, it is what it is. And the Astros won game 1, then the Red Sox won 2 in a row. But following that, the Astros end the series with 3 consecutive victories, 2 of them at Fenway. And thanks, Slinksy, for tuning in. Yeah, I think perhaps. Yeah, I think Toronto certainly has the potential to be a playoff team. We shall see. Thanks, Jeffrey, for tuning in. Yep, Red Sox sadly lose. Yeah, I can't believe it ended like this, too, Adam. It's tough to get shut out in the final game. It's rough, no doubt about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed my coverage of the Red Sox this postseason. I'll still continue to cover some of the MLB postseason. Hopefully, I can maybe do the Dodgers Braves game tomorrow, and then I'll certainly be covering some of the World Series, even though it'll hurt to see the Astros, not the Red Sox, in it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now. The Astros defeat the Red Sox 5-0 in Game 6 and win the series 4-2. Houston are heading to the 2021 World Series.